This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. And it looks like the pain at the pump is easing, at least a little bit. The latest numbers from AAA show the national average at $4.11 a gallon. That's more than 20 cents down from a month ago. In Arizona, our average is about 5 cents less than last week. A heads up for any late night light rail riders. Valley Metro says there will be some overnight delays because of construction. So tonight through Friday from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m., the light rail will be down to a single track through downtown. Springtime means warmer weather and blooming trees, but for most people, it also means suffering with seasonal allergies. Pollen is the most common culprit. Doctors say over-the-counter and prescription medications are all helpful, but the easiest thing to do is avoid or limit your exposure.
It's such a small particle that goes through your nose and it affects your upper airway. Air conditioning is going to be your friend, so keep your air conditioning on in your car, in your house.
Good thing for us here in Arizona. Doctors also recommend changing your clothes after you come inside and showering before you go to bed to make sure you get all the pollen off you and your hair. A consumer alert now for parents. The baby formula shortage is continuing. Supply chain issues and a recent recall from Abbott Nutrition have left nearly 30% of popular brands sold out. The short supply is forcing some stores to actually limit their sales. And then there were three. A Kmart store in New Jersey is closing this week, leaving just 3 locations in the U.S. At its peak, there were more than 2,400 stores, but the company struggled to compete with Walmart and Target. The final 3 stores are in New Jersey, Long Island, and Miami. A local organization dedicated to finding cures for serious pediatric illnesses. You may have noticed one of the lemonade stands set up across the valley this weekend. There were 50 up and running. All proceeds will go to Steele Children's Research Center.
People who are passing by are making very generous donations to us. Lemonade Stand Day is just another one of our campaigns to bring awareness to why we exist and what we do.
If you missed out, the organization is accepting donations online. You could just head to azpanda.org. Registration opens tomorrow for summer classes at the Mesa Arts Center. There are all kinds of classes for any age group, including things like jewelry, ceramics, movement, photography, and blacksmithing. There's also summer camps for kids and teens. And new this year, you can take a class on the art of podcasting. There's also free classes for veteran and service members. And some new shows are coming to the Phoenix Theater Company. Today, we're helping you plan ahead as we share their 2022 and 2023 schedule starting in August with the Book of Will. Then it's Bandstand from September to October and a chorus line, and Cinderella during the holidays with An American in Paris taking over in January. You can check out the full lineup on phoenixtheater.com. Bellbank Park is hosting the Valley's biggest Easter egg hunt ever. Saturday, 12,000 eggs will be up to find, full of candy and other prizes. People of all ages, they are invited to join in. Kids 6 and under get their chance from 10 to 10:30. Then at 11, kids 7 to 12 can search. Teens can go from 12 to 12:30. And yes, adults will have their shot at 1 p.m.
Happy Monday. I'm Nohelani Graff with your most accurate forecast. We do have a high pollution advisory in effect for all of Maricopa County, including the Phoenix Metro this afternoon. So if you have any breathing sensitivities, you want to limit your time outside. That's because dust is going to get kicked up as the winds are whipping today. Sustained winds closer to 20 miles an hour here in the valley, with gusts at times up to 30 miles an hour. As for our temperatures, much more mild today, a slower warm up. We're in the 60s to start early this morning. By 10, we're in the 70s. 80s by noon, and we'll top out in the upper 80s today. More 80s across southern and western Arizona, 60s and 70s for the central portion of the state and north of the rim. We're mostly in the 60s, although Flagstaff will stay in the upper 50s today. Then on Tuesday, we drop down into the 70s as the winds continue whipping, especially here in the valley. Just a slight chance for rain now in that valley forecast Tuesday, but it'll help our temperatures stay in the 70s through Wednesday before we dry out Thursday.
We will have another update for you tonight, but until then, you can get the latest news, weather, and traffic always at ABC15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.